up everybody, welcome back to another video. This is actually going to be a pretty neat custom. I'm going to be doing a custom weathered battle damage for my 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 here. This is the basic Gundam Witch from Mecrury 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 here. This is pretty much like the OG 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 after all of them. I have all of its contents here. I have the shield, nothing really there. I mean, the shield kind of breaks down. If you haven't built this, the aerial and the 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 shield, they kind of like break down into shield bits, and also I'll show you guys later in the video, but some of the shield bits actually attach to the backpack unit, which is pretty cool. So I really like the 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕣𝕥 overall because it's a really badass kit, because it hits the check mark out of quality and quantity. So definitely overall sturdy, really sturdy, very posable kit and everything, very reliable. I mean, there's like no polycaps in this build at all. It's ludicrous, but it's really dope, and it hits my fancy. So this is everything that it comes with. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a custom paint. As you can see, I have these paints chilling back here. So I'm gonna show you the paints first. We're gonna be using this 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 X6, I think. It's just some basic bright orange. Then we have this perfect mixture here, okay, of some 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 GX216. We have some custom, this is that Hobby Lobby Titans color here. And then we also have a little bit of some SMS deep blue in here. So we have probably maybe about 15 millimeters worth of it here. That's gonna be my new main body. Over here, we have some dark black. This is actually some pretty clutch black paint that I made on the fly. All I did was drop a little bit of my Liquitex in here, and then some of my thinner. Boom, bada bing. Got some good paint. So I haven't actually put this in my paintbrush. I haven't used it yet, so I'm really just kind of hoping this works well for a quick fix for like the whole, hey, I don't have black paint, I can't go to the store until so and so time. So this is also the 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 GX Silver. This is actually going to be more for the gun itself and the back bit. But yeah, if you can't tell what these colors are, I'm trying to do the Mark 6 EVA from Neon Evangelion. But I'm also going to kind of take it a step further and show you guys how exactly we can get a better and stronger damage approach. Now, I've been working on a diorama for this competition that I'm doing, and this is my single entry. This is going to be technically my single entry, but I wanted to record as it's going to be my chance to kind of show you guys a little bit more of how to weather damage and also just give it some battle damage overall. So definitely going to do my best. I'm going to totally screw up this Gundam, but like in for the better way. We're just gonna demolish it. But yeah, you guys, I just kind of wanted to show you guys another way to do weather damage. We are, of course, going to be using, I mean, for wherever it applies, we're going to be using our weathering kits, so we'll definitely have those out. But yeah, just kind of wanted to overall make this initial video. I'm going to piece everything together, so it's a pretty good, pretty simple build. I recommend it, but get the aerial, it's blue. So again, the idea is to pretty much just kind of make this the Mark 6 EVA. And I can't really do anything fancy. This is going to be the display base I'm going to use for the, to display it during the show off and the competition. But I can't really do anything bigger than that because it will be considered a diorama. So I actually have a pretty gnarly idea to do with the backpack, but I don't want to show you until it's fully painted and fully done. But let's just say I've not seen anybody use the backpack in that manner. Now, let me show you this other custom 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 that I've done. This is my custom painted 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥, Frieza edition, I guess, if you will. It really wasn't the tones I was going for, but yeah, this is what I mean about the backpack. So the backpack itself actually holds the shield bits, right? And this is just me flipping the backpack upside down and kind of giving it a little bit of an assault kind of mode. But yeah, in a sense, we're going to kind of do a little bit of the same thing. Backpack's gonna definitely be in an assault-esque type mode, but it's gonna look a lot different. Here's the results of my Mark 6 EVA 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡𝕠𝕥 from Gundam Witch from Mecrury. I think I did a really dope job. So pretty much this is a stage by stage, so I can show you guys how to do custom paints later. This only involved masking in like 2 areas here with the chest. but I think I killed it when it came to the shield. Absolutely bomb job there. I didn't foresee all this lining up. This actually, I got entirely lucky, but you know, hey, I'll take it. I'll take a win any way I can get it. And so after taking a look at the 𝕬𝕦𝕣, definitely came out really badass. So we're gonna show you guys how we can do a little bit more battle damage. Sorry for the stuffy nose, allergies whooping my ass. So I'm gonna be busting out my drill here in a little bit and a silver metallic marker. But for the most part, I just kind of want to customize and F around a little bit. So here's the backpack, right? Check this out. With a little bit of customization, right? Just gotta flip some things around, put them backwards, flip some stuff over here. Boom. We've got this little creature thing. So this is the backpack unit that I am going to be having planned with my kit. It's going to be standing on the base. So they already told me that this can count. So I think I'm going to have this chilling here, just kind of shooting outward, and then try to like extend the Gundam above. So we're going to have that. And this is pretty much, again, just turning the backpack backwards, you know, just kind of using it for everything it is, taking some G-frame arms from a base off, right, and just putting them on here, and then some weapons that I have from the Jupiter Gundam. I'm not too sure. I just kind of snug them in right here, pin it over them, and it came out really badass. So and it's really dope. You just gotta look as a builder and just kind of see like what's your limits, what can you work with, save your parts, know what to use and when to use it. So this is pretty dope. Got like a little attack creature. It's the first time I've ever made an attack creature. I've seen people will do that from time to time, so pretty stoked that mine kind of came out like a little menacing death crab. So this is the final results of what my custom version would look like. I just gotta do the weather damage. But holy shit, this is a kit for the hands. Look at it. So with the Mirasol flight pack, with a 30-minute mission thruster pack, and with a custom paint job, I gotta say this is probably the coolest goddamn Gundam I've ever done. I gotta be honest with you guys. I mean, I'm trying my best to watch the language, but I really think that this right here, I mean, come on, I got the custom Buster Blade from the Astaroth in here, and the best part is, that's the 𝕬𝕦𝕣 helmet that I have. I've got this sick custom Astaroth head that I made right here. Custom made out of a master grade Banshee unicorn head. Check this out. Got this hand, this little standalone hand, so that way anytime I put that hand on there, we can have this kind of, you know, Shigaraki My Hero Mecha kind of feeling vibe to it. So that's the alt form. That's what it's going to debut as, but I'm going to go ahead and take some pictures now and just kind of post a goddamn job all done, you guys. But definitely stay tuned. We're gonna show you guys how I am doing my weather damage now. There will be no weather damage on the flight pack and on the thruster. It's pretty much all going to be for the main body. Alright guys, sorry for the bit of a slanted view. So as far as weather damage and battle effect damage, I took it up a little bit of a notch. I have my power drill here, right, my electric drill, and what I've pretty much been doing is finding nice spots. And we're going to go ahead and start with the back. So for example, for a bullet mark, sorry for the allergies, you're just going to pick a random spot, make a nice little divot, right? So that way you can go ahead and paint that silver. So I'm going to go back over this corner here. So right here, let's see if I can get this. Cool. I like that. So the shield's done. Pretty much what I've been doing for my mech to, insinuate battle damage is I've been doing these holes all around. So I have a hole right here. I have a hole here on the side. Hell, I even dug deep into the chest over here, so that way we could kind of do like a ripped part, or like an internal rip. Here on this side skirt, we could definitely trim it down a little bit more. So, taking it from essentially how it's supposed to look, with this little bit of an edge curvature, to kind of like a blown off, like shot from the hip type of standard. So, I mean, to each their own. I also do things like this to where, like, I do the initial divot, but then I start going sideways. Like, I start going at it at an angle. I forgot the initial foot was pink, so it's going to be having some pinkish purple shreds. There you go, a little bit of a battle damage. I did also do the, let's say the wrist guard over here. So instead of it being like a flat angle, kind of like how the back looks, went ahead and gave it that damaged look. So again, we're just gonna go over all of this stuff later with some silver marker. But I figured while things were slow at work and while I could, I'd go ahead and kind of touch up and just kind of go over some of this stuff. So, the next bit of what you're going to want to do is just get some orange, some red, and some yellow paint. And then, like I said, for all those divots that we made, we essentially just kind of got our silver marker and we went in them just to kind of create a little bit of a bullet outline. So I'm going back over some of these after I've painted. So there we go. That's there. Let's go ahead and get on the back. Make sure that these are nice and good. I was touching it all over the place, so definitely want to make sure it's clean. So that's how I do the silver bullet markings and everything for like battle damage. Now, as for the actual Gundams and the mecha itself, how does this take effect? Well, it's stuff like this. Here's a prime example of what you want to do. So earlier, when we were actually kind of making our scars and everything, I put the marker down here and it was all pink, right? You see how I got this red line? The reason why I have red is so that way I could go back over, let's hope I don't have to get any more, and get a little bit of orange and just kind of dab it through there, right? Just kind of dab it up. Shit, I'm gonna have to get some more orange. And you really don't need too much. You're just gonna let it dry, and essentially it's gonna imitate that it was kind of like a heated slash. So I'm gonna go over with yellow here in a second, just to kind of give it a, ooh, too much yellow. A little bit of yellow. Cool. And now for the rest of the mech, essentially, I did some of that pre-melted damage up here, because this is where we just kind of like did, not really a straight slice. We kind of used because I had a rotating drill, and we used it to kind of sharpen and flatten the shoulders a little bit. So we went ahead and did that melted effect there. Now, as for the waist, because remember we kind of just made this little indentation, I didn't do the fire effect. I went ahead and used my chrome marker and just kind of went over that. Like, here's an example. Here's another good prime example. You see I have the orange in the middle and the red on the outside. What I will go ahead and do is just kind of get my marker, go there in the middle, bam, just kind of mark that as is. So now it looks a little bit better over there. Kind of do a little bit of marking on the feet down here, just because why not? So there we go. That is pretty much how I am gonna be battle damaging my Gundams and my Plamo products from this point forward. I think I did an absolute awesome job in this one. We definitely kind of took it a step further. So let's put everything together real quick. So pretty much after a little bit of love and dedication, you yourself can actually get something that's along the lines of stronger battle damage. So truth be told, and guys, I'm so sorry, I feel so self-conscious because, you know, I sound like a goddamn Futurama character. Maybe I'm just sick right now. I'm really not too sure. I gotta get some allergy medicines. But I absolutely fucking love this build. I love everything about it. Yeah, it looks pretty gnarly, pretty dirty in some areas, but truth be told, it's a start. It's a start. It's a damn good start. I love the fact that this is a pink and white Gundam, and I was able to fully turn it into the Mark 6 EVA. You know, I was able to literally turn the tide and kind of add two elements of my favorite mecha shows and make them into one. And that's the beauty of Gunpla. You know what I mean? So this isn't even the Mark 6 Lufrith's final form. I'm going to go ahead and put everything together and I'm going to show you guys. So let's check it out. So I wanted to do it justice, but after everything's put together, this is the total build. This is truly, I think when I made these thrusters like a whole month ago, I didn't know what they were for. The Marisol flight unit, I thought it was for the custom aerial, and that's pretty cool. But truth be told, I think it has a killer purpose here. Between this custom like lance weapon that I've made, on top of the, oh, and check this out. This is also an extended blade that actually comes from the Astaroth. I've got this sick-ass Astaroth blade that we pulled from the Astaroth, and we have it kind of pinned into one of the propellant tanks with a clear piece. Let's see if we can capture that there. And so yeah, it can fold and it can extend, it can lower, it can bend kind of for like a claw effect. So all in all, it's a pretty badass project. Total value, well, the Lufrith was gifted to us. We copped the propellant tank for about $10 at a convention, and the Marisol flight unit was $10 as well. So total value to build this, about like $20. We had some paint that was just lying around. Each one of those paints was actually one of those like 𝕤𝕦𝕡𝕡 fluorescent paints. They're like $2 to $5. So yeah, man, definitely does not hurt to be creative and to be able to make some gnarly-esque stuff. So for me and my sick-ass builds and my sick self, go Gunpla. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you like this video. I'll let you know how I place, and let's see. You know what? Let me show you guys something real quick. I'm gonna show you a sneak preview. Here's a sneak preview. My Battle Damage Origin RX-78-2. Look at that. Look at this. This is probably my best work I've done. But it doesn't end there. Here's the diorama for it. So we have an actual tank with an actual missile being shot out. We have an exploded tank over there because of a dropped laser beam saber. See this little cloud here? One sec. Yeah, dude, the cloud lights up, man. So it's definitely gonna be a super awesome, sick display. I'm really excited. I mean, look at how the light bulb is that's just orange paint, homie. But it's very fluorescent to the point that it makes it look like an actual, light. So very excited. These two are gonna go together. We'll see where we place with that.